Storytellers! Hello, boys and girls. So today we're going to do something really fun. I want you to stand up wherever you're at, okay? And when I say go, you are going to act out something you know how to do. Are you ready? Go. Ooh, I see a lot of our friends acting out good things. Does anyone know what I'm doing? I'm fishing. I hope that you guys had a little bit of fun with that. And I wish I could be able to see you guys on the other side to know what you were acting out. Okay? So we all know how to do many different things, especially now that we're 5 and 6. We have had 5 and 6 years to work on learning how to do lots of different things. When we were born, we didn't know how to walk yet. We didn't know how to talk yet. Okay, so those are things that we learned. Just like at school, when you first started school, you didn't know, some of you didn't know how to write your name. Some of you didn't know how to write your alphabet letters. Some of you didn't know how to write your numbers. Those are all things that we had to learn how to do. Okay, so today we are going to add another piece to our anchor chart here. Let me get it out for us. So we'll go over, review what we did yesterday. And this is our anchor chart. It says, what can I write about? So just like our friend Ralph in the story we read earlier in the week, sometimes we can get stumped. And our anchor chart can help us come up with ideas that we can write about. So yesterday we focused on, I can write about things I love. And guess what? We're going to add another piece to our anchor chart. And today it's going to say, I can write about things I can do. So I want you to close your eyes and I want you to think about something that you know how to do. I'm going to write this on our anchor chart. Okay, so here's our anchor chart. It says, I can write about things I know how to do. And I'm going to draw a light bulb here on our anchor chart. So that reminds us that we're going to write about things we know how to do. Okay? So I want us to think about some things that we could possibly write about. So when you had your eyes closed, did you think about something that you know how to do that you could write about? When we were doing our acting out, I was acting out that I know how to fish. My dad, he loves to go fishing, and he taught me from when I was a little itty bitty girl that he taught me how to fish. I know how to cast my line out. I know how to reel it in. I know how to put the worm or the leech on the hook, and I know how to take a fish off the hook, which is something that I'm really proud of. So some of our friends might have different ideas that they know how to do. Some of the kids in our class, I bet at home, know how to help on the farm. Mrs. Wallace does not know anything about farms. Okay, so I wouldn't choose to write about harvesting the crops or feeding animals or anything like that because I don't know how to do it. But maybe you do at home. Maybe some of our friends, they know how to ride a four-wheeler. I've never been on a four-wheeler, so I wouldn't choose to write about that because I don't know how to do it. But I enjoy listening and reading other people's stories about what they know how to do because sometimes that teaches me about new things that they know how to do, and then maybe I will want to get brave and maybe I'll want to try those things out. Okay? So we are going to think about things that we could write about today together. So today I'm going to write about my story about fishing. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come up with my sentences first, and then I will go back and work on drawing the picture. So I'm going to write, I know how to fish. That's my first sentence. So I is the first word. And I have uppercase I. And then I'm going to write the word no. No. Let's tap that word out. Yes, that is N, not N. O. Ooh, there's our long O. It doesn't say ah, it says O. I know how. How. Up. H. Ah. Ow. Ah. O. W. W wind. W. So I know how to. T-O, that's our sight word. I know how to fish. So we have F, fun, F, I, itch, I. And then we have the sound sh. Ooh, we had that sound the other day and we were struggling to figure out what sound that makes. Sh. So I'm going to write an S. We'll be learning about the sound sh before long. And then I'm going to have a period. I know how to fish. And then I'm going to write, my dad taught me. Okay? So my, that is, again, is going to be a sight word that we're going to learn, but we don't know it yet, so we're going to stretch it out. M, man, I. And there is our long I. My. Then we have space. Dad. D. D, dog, d. A. A, apple, a. D. Another D. Good. My, space. Dad. Now we need a space. And then we need the word taught. Taught. T. Good. T, top, t. Ah. Ooh, what sound do you think I'm making? Ah. Yeah, my mouth goes open, so probably an O. T. Ought. T. Another T. So my dad taught me. M, man, E. And a long E. And then we have a period at the end. All right, let's read it so far. I know how to fish. My dad taught me. Good. Now remember, if we have parents watching, we're working on our children and our students stretching out the sounds and writing the word for the sounds that they hear. So you'll see that I have the word taught spelled incorrectly, and that is okay in kindergarten. So don't freak out if you see words that are spelled incorrectly. We want the kids to be sounding out and trying to do those sounds on their own, okay? So now, boys and girls, what we're going to do is we're going to draw a picture to go along with my sentence. Now, if I'm talking about fishing, am I going to draw a picture of me riding my bike? No, because that doesn't match my sentence. So I want to make sure that my picture I'm drawing matches the sentence that I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm going to draw some water. And I'm going to draw some fish in my water. But we have some boys and girls at home that have gone fishing before. I didn't think it was very fun when I was little, but now that I'm older, I'm really glad that my dad taught me how to do that, because I think it's something fun. Okay, so here's my water and my fish, and then I'm going to draw a dock. Okay, and then I'm going to draw me. And I'm sitting on the dock. Okay. A lot of details going on in my picture here. And then I need a fishing pole, don't I? Here's my picture so far. So there I am sitting on a dock, and there's me. And now I need my fishing pole. Okay, here's my fishing pole. And then it needs a string on the end, a fishing line. The fishing line is really hard to see. And then on the other end of my fishing line, and that's going to go in the water, it's going to have a worm. It's going to have a hook with a worm. Now, if I had more time to add for my picture, I might add my dad, because I said in my story how my dad taught me. So maybe I'm drawing a story from the past where I'm a little girl and my dad's teaching me. Or my dad likes to come visit me now where I live, because we don't live close to each other. And that's what we enjoy doing when we get together, is going fishing together. So maybe I would add my dad. Okay? So today what I want you to do is I want you to close your eyes. And today you're going to come up with a story that you can write about, so we know what you know how to do. So maybe it's going to be a story about you riding your bike. Maybe it's going to be a story about you helping dad or mom on the farm. Maybe it's going to be a story about how you helped a little brother or little sister learn how to write their name. It can be anything that you want it to be, okay? All right, I can't wait to see what you guys write about. Get out your writing paper, and remember, you work on your sentence first, and then you go back and draw a picture to go along with that sentence. Thanks, boys and girls. See you tomorrow.